What? Only 2 watts? Not very powerful.
That was good, that wheelbarrow mobile setup you had there, Paul. It really got out well. It's Sydney and everywhere, didn't it, or something?
Right.
Good idea.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
I think you better have a drink or something. It sounds like you're croaking. You can't croak halfway through a contact.
He's croaking to death.
You call this a contact?
Anyway.
Quite, I don't think.
Not quite.
No. He hasn't even started them yet.
Oh, no, rubbish. Zed, I was talking to on 2 metres, said he finished all his exams, but he only had 5 to do.
Oh, I don't know. Tony's got a few to do more than I don't know what the setup is, but he's got quite a few. He's quite
Tony's got to do exams in access programming,
Me? Who? Tony?
looking after high-powered emitters.
Who's this?
These are the exams Tony's got to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when he gets his new knitters.
And announcing grade 3.
What's Tony doing all this for?
So he can put on better programs.
You mean he's actually sitting exams as...
Oh,
Yeah, he's got to do the access programming exam.
That's right. It's a free
That's
course.
a vital one, otherwise nobody listens.
That's right.
And you've got to go for the exam for Bilges crossband contacts that go on till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I think all of us would qualify for that.
It's enough to bore people to death that they ring up and complain.
But you're not allowed to be boring yourself.
No.
That's how you got to pass it.
That's right.
Army transmitters are excluded from the exam.
Only homemade transmitters that don't work.
Yeah.
They must transmit. Nevertheless. Go off the air at least twice a night.
So, do you think you'd be able to pass that, Paul, that exam?
Pardon?
Do you think you'd be able to pass the exam?
Oh, I don't know.
What about John? Do you reckon you'd have a fairly good chance?
I have no idea. I'd have to see one of the copies of it.
Oh, yeah.
If it exists at all.
What? What exists?
The exam.
Oh, yeah.
The exam,
The Sams, yeah, that's
The exam.
I'm knocking over the compressor a bit.
I think you might like to give it away, chaps. It's serving no useful purpose.
Your compressor had a spew then.
Yeah, it's not a very good compressor.
I think you should.
It doesn't matter how loud you yell, it won't pin that meter.
You need to throw it out the window.
Hello.
In fact, it goes backwards.
Yes, I suppose so.
Look, it needs to be thrown out the window.
Oh, of course.
What you do to your rigs, we don't do to ours.
Do you know, somebody I was talking to one day, a bloke threw crackers out the window. That didn't have anything to do with you, did it? Yeah.
Where's the crackers go?
No.
Remember that, John?
What was it?
Someone threw crackers out my window when I was talking on air.
Oh, that's right, they landed in the window, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm talking all the way here. Bang, 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 bang. And the fish comes up. What a bloody hell going on here? He can run the place.
Yeah, that was a
We've
lot.
heard that quite a bit, that statement.
Yeah.
You think you own the place?
Well, I do. I mean, I'm entitled to live here and do
You're up the
missions.
top.
That's right.
Top of the dial.
Top of your dial radio.
Depends where the top of your dial is.
It's top of your dial, but bottom of your ratings.
That's about it.
Oh, we've had pretty good ratings tonight.
Yeah, but
We've had quite a few calls.
wow, it's absolutely.
How do you give your telephone number across the aeroplane?
It gets known.
So I had to find a
What
that
was
called your
that terrible
compressor?
transmission?
That's terrible.
No,
Well, it'll just
originally a couple of times, but
That was the station ID.
Oh, that
I
one
often
was.
have given it over the air.
Yes.
VK testing.
But look
Oh,
what happens.
working crossband.
60, you end up like Henry. Yeah, at 2 in the morning, you just hear people ring up and play back recordings of yourself over the phone, all sort of thing. All the idiots ring up. And I've heard a few things like that on Channel 1,
Bad,
Who's
isn't it?
Things you
responsible
hear
for
on
that?
Channel 1 are phenomenal.
But we haven't made any ideas.
An old one.
What is the time?
Hey, Paul,
Yes.
you got many recordings of Mike.
Pardon? Sorry, I missed
You will go. What?
What?
Have you got any recordings of it?
Oh, only one where he said he's going to get married by September and live in Adelaide.
I wish he would. If you're listening, Mike,
You know that Lemon Tree song? Your
Well, his
husband's
fans
name's Lemon
are
Tree?
I know you don't make yourself
Lemon tree, very pretty.
I've got that song. The trouble is, it's never on when I've got the tape recorder queued. One day I'll have it when you...
Has he finished his course at the RMIT? Some kind of negative vox on or something. The human vox isn't very good because it was fooled quite easily then.
Yeah.
The human vox can be fooled.
Hello, we've got little...
Oh, not another one.
Hello.
Oh look, it's coming up to the top.
G'day, Dave. Okay.
And these missions must be ceased.
Repeat it.
The missions are too strong and too bilges.
Who's that?
Would you please identify yourself again, please?
On the downstairs phone.
Uncle, look. We must suspend the BK and ZGJ and substitute business contacts when they realise their mission is being rebroadcast on 160 metres. They can't have these business contacts on 160. It's okay for VHF, but not for 160 metres. So we say hello, good evening,
Okay, there you go.
friends.
Good evening.
Good golly, Miss Molly, what was that all about?
I don't know. I don't quite know what to make of it.
Is that the downstairs telephone at the time, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought so.
Oh dear.
He had another gong to use down there.
Hey, Paul,
Yes.
have you still got that thing that's been built into the car phone case? The thing that makes bugles a George phone.
Oh yes, yes, got that.
Does it still spugulate everywhere?
Yeah.
Have you still got those funny rocks in it?
Funny rocks.
Yeah, the ones with the private channel rocks.
No, he took them away.
Hello. Oh, hang on, we've got a message.
This is George here. You're not knocking my car phones, are you? I'm living here in the seaway suburb and I don't like people knocking my car phones. They rip them off 100%.
I'll go and jump in the lake, George.
I bet you've been waiting to say that for a while.
Just hang on. Now, tell him, Paul.
Pardon?
Tell him now.
George, if you're listening, go and stuff yourself.
He might get some help with somebody who might be there.
Yeah, I think George should go and stuff himself. Then he wouldn't be able to sell any more of these horrible car phones that 100% rip off
Yes,
clothes.
100%
He didn't say anything exciting.
I just went, yeah, when he answered.
What's his number? Oh, I can remember.
Repeat it, Paul.
I can listen to 160.
Right.
How's he?
I don't think he can get it for 160.
Okay.
A bit high in frequency.
Yeah, a bit high.
Yeah.
I think he had trouble working one of the amplifiers, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, you hear about the power
Just
bricks
with
he used
the
to
poor-
kill everything.
Just think of the poor RI sitting up this tire like, I wish these would go off the air. and-
Why?
Oh, they must listen to what you say all the time.
Why?
It's taking like you're a bluey if you want to do something wrong.
Have you given him...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. After
Repeat after.
Yes. Well, no joy there.
My mate's got engaged.
If someone says something bad, we can cross to the emergency program that's already lined up on cartridge. Cook the coffee, yeah.
Cook a cocky, eh?
Yeah, the coffee's...
You do that well.
Yeah, the kettle's been boiling it up quite badly there. Which isn't too good.
Do you sign up with Gossip?
I've got it somewhere here.
Oh, you shit.
Anyway,
Where is it? Oh, I've got an old record of real old
Have
one.
you been into the OSC library of pre-recorded crossband?
Yes, it is actually.
Big voice.
Yeah, it does work. Plays 670 chords.
well, we don't seem to be able to hear it. Anyway, it's getting up to the top.
Is Ted Jackson there?
Anyway, I was thinking we might do a sign,
It's Jet
There's
Jackson
nothing
there,
to like.
and I'll play Harry and Murray some of these chordings of the Tuttle.
I'm SQ7.
Are you? How do you know?
What's Jet Jackson's number? Is he SQ1?
Yes,
no.
Roger. He
The
is.
Flying Commando. Diddle-diddle-diddle.
Yeah, he's back in Australia now, though.
Oh yes,
Yes, he's bought himself a little pea whistle, and he's wrapped in it and tells everyone off because it's flattering.
Right.
So he says so.
Pea whistle.
Handheld
I see
sideband.
It's a handheld sideband thing on 2 metres.
Known as the pea whistle by everyone else who hasn't got one.
Well, they are pea whistles.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, but they put out as much power as your AM transmitter did.
What?
Actually, they put out more when you consider sideband power and all rhubarb like
Oh,
that.
well, I couldn't care.
Why?
What's this?
Why couldn't you
I
care?
thought you got yourself a grouse old...
KW Viceroy.
Yes.
Does it
I
work?
thought you were going to transmit her on the 2 metres.
I've done tests on 53.5 megs lower sideband, but otherwise I haven't done anything else with it, really.
Oh, why don't you bring it up in the 2 metres?
I can come up on...
You realise you'll be the second amateur up there with a KW Viceroy transverted up?
Will I? Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Well, you see,
And
the
if
thing
they're
is-
good enough, you'll get into Oscar.
The thing is, Murray, I can come up on... I think it's about
This one, yeah.
145... Right, Murray?
Yeah.
About 145.2 lower sideband, if anybody can listen there.
Oh,
What are you doing? Tripling up from 53 megs?
No.
Curiosity killed a cat.
What was
It
that?
will kill the cat if you're not careful. Well, not that would be any great loss, would it?
You still use the C42, John?
Still use it,
Yeah.
only on these builders' contacts, otherwise it just sits there gathering
The
moss.
Bulgis contact.
Hey, that's not what we heard off Ivo.
What did Ivo say?
Nothing.
What did he say about the 42?
Oh, not much.
He said a little bit.
Oh, no, not really. Oh, yeah, he did, but nah.
What did he say I used the 42 for?
Oh, he can't say over the air.
You mean Tony shows?
What shows?
What shows?
Accessible material.
Oh, you mean music shows?
Is that what he was saying I did with it, was he?
Oh, that's a bit...
Yes, it was talking about high quality FM broadcasts and trying to get the bandwidth out to 300 kc so you can get all the modulation in properly.
You wouldn't do that with a 42, you use something else for that.
Yeah, and he said you were going to build another one because it wasn't good enough.
Oh, he said all that, did he?
Yeah.
Is the next one going to have stereo on it?
Why not? That's easy enough.
That would be easy. Actually,
It's easy enough as long as you don't have to use valves. You just get ICs.
off the stereo bit you would, you?
Alright, so, oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, about 3 ICs.
Yeah.
That is
if you
not a
can be
very
bothered. You've got to get a source of stereo stuff.
Listening downstairs, you're coming through well, except it sounds like we're in a machine shop.
Anyway, look, I'm gonna close down shortly.
Why, John?
Why not?
Probably because it's 3 in the morning.
And the contact is getting too built.
Yes, the contact is getting beyond the joke. I mean, it's just so bad.
It's disgusting. Look, sorry to say this, but this is...
Well, remember, you're all part of it.
Well, we're probably...
You're all disgusting.
Just because I got no one to talk to,
Well,
Just because all the sensible people come to one shack and provide the services for you others to join the conversation.
that one shack is not in South Caulfield. That's not
Well-
where sensible people are. That's where all the idiots are.
in South Caulfield?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Hey, there's a place over near that pub in Hawthorne, I think it is.
Oh, here we go. Stopped again. There's a little bit of monitoring going on. You understand what I mean, don't you? Right? Well, over to you, Ken.
Stop it.
Charlie the Tuttle.
Charlie the Tuttle.
It's an echo. He says it.
Charlie the Tuttle.
Charlie the Tuttle.
Charlie the Tuttle.
So,
Oh, the magic eye. It didn't last too well.
That's right, I'm sticking out front of that.
There used to be an old Seavers.
A bill.
Oh, by the way, Paul,
Yes.
look at your Akai today. Your reels, do they stick out the side as well as the top?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, well, that's why mine looks different. Mine only slightly sticks out the top, and it's big enough for the whole side.
Yours is elongated.
Yeah, mine's bigger. Mine's a superior model.
Superior
Oh,
officer.
superior model.
Rubbish.
It's good because you can record 4-track.
Well, it's not an army.
And it's really good quality, you know, whereas recording on that thing, you use about 50 reels of tape. And it's not...
Doesn't matter if you use 50 reels of tape,
Basically-
you're using computer tape.
What type of tape are you using?
That's old junk tape. Usually I use this tape, which I get for quite free.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's old stuff you buy for $1 at a hand.
Yeah.
You do.
Rubbish.
You buy it for... You do. I've got a couple of reels.
What, $1 from the switch room?
At ham radios.
So
yes.
you go down there and you buy the latest sideband rig from a certain salesman down there.
Is that a very fishy sort of person?
Rather, you mean it's 5-finger discount from the switch room?
Oh, I see.
Because I've got my little rip-off switch room up here next to where we're talking.
But it hasn't got a channel bed quarters going round squeaking.
No, it hasn't.
Anyway, we'll say 73s, I think.
Oh, you're going, are you, John?
Well,
We can turn your noisy signal off then.
good.
Continue talking to Paul.
Not my noisy signal, it's his deaf receiver.
I was drifted a bit.
There's a sequel.
We're drifting away.
The big tenor was no good, so I was using that bit of wire.
It's ridiculous, you know? It's beyond a joke.
Yes, we know.
Anybody who's just listening to these missions and doesn't know what it is,
This is
turn it off.
Yeah, this is VK. Somebody call?
Yeah, Murray, when were you last talking to Ivo?
Oh.
Would have been within the last couple of weeks, wouldn't it?
Oh, we can't say that. That's restricted.
Restricted materials.
Wasn't when you were wasn't when you were talking when Ivo was trying to get in about that?
Is Ivo trying to get in?
Yeah. Oh, when did Ivo? Why is that restricted?
Classified army information.
Classified army information.
It's top secret, John. You're not supposed to know
I
stuff.
bought that reel. That's generally bought for $1.
Do you know that 3-Baker Charlie has got a new set of upper dentures?
And you
He's got 2 colour TV sets.
Really?
Oh, he told
This
us.
is number one, chaps. Lambo Avenue, Sorrento.
Oh, look, Paul, don't go back in the goat.
The goat.
Nah.
I just find the latest.
Do you want his telephone number?
Anyway, we'll say 73s.
Well, hang on. Just before we do, Evan's show. I'll just play the tunnel.
Charlie's
Okay,
Tunnel.
right.
Charlie the Tunnel.
What? Who, Paul? He's just talking. Oh, quite a while. That was also bought for $1. Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to go to bed now.
Are you?
So morning.
Yes, I'm going to bed too.
And you can finish off.
Is that an
with
army
Charlie's
stretcher?
Tunnel. Listen to that while I get to bed.
John has got an army stretcher, hasn't he?
No, I haven't.
But I went into your room and you had army mitters and an old army radar set and a bed with an old stretcher that you used to sleep on.
Rot.
Right. Who's he?
It's funny how you. I don't know. I think you need your eyes tested, Dave.
I can see quite okay.
Don't you?
Oh, it doesn't look remotely.
I can see clearly now.
Like now the
see
rain's gone,
Yeah.
so you can see all the obstacles.
Hey, John, Paul,
Yes.
I wouldn't advise you to become a singer for sure.
Pardon?
I wouldn't advise you to become a singer. No one would buy your records.
Oh, I know they wouldn't. That's why I've never made any.
You made quite a few of made on some of my records.
Am I? Oh, how regrettable.
It's most regrettable.
Acetate records, but they wear out, so it wouldn't matter.
Not only that, they sound so horrible it wouldn't make a
You
difference.
mean you made some records, Paul?
Do you realise they actually go from 300 cycles up to 5 kilohertz?
That's a good one.
That's pretty rough.
Oh, it's vicious.
Here's another one with a little P whistle.
But him and George,
Anyway, anyway, that'll be all.
They share army stretch.
So, I'll say 73s. I will say morning. And
Oh, you can.
well, we might see you one day.
I might catch up with you anyway on the air sometime, John.
Yes, you might.
I'll fire up my Army X-Mitter.
Yes,
It stinks.
It actually works.
it actually works.
Yeah. I put the power meter on it. I don't know what frequency it transmits on. It blanked channel O tonight quite well.
Hey, how much did you put into the power meter?
Oh, well, that's
I ran the TV camera and tuned down the channel O and turned the TV to the channel.
You could put video missions on Channel
Have you
8.
got a TV camera? Can you put out video missions?
How much?
I didn't look at
It was FM, of course.
that's what.
Was there a picture there?
When I wound down there was no channel O picture.
I was often thinking you could buy one of these TV emitters, cameras,
Yeah.
and stick a little final after it, and
Yeah.
broadcast
Oh,
on.
you gotta have an oscillator.
Yeah.
Well, I
Real
could put it on into my linears for the 2
Channel
meter
5,
thing.
eh?
And I could put it at 25 watts on channel.
It's a good camera.
Have you both got cameras?
No.
No.
I've got a good camera.
What's that quality like? Really good, is it?
How much does your camera cost, Mary?
Come from America.
Oh, one of these ones off
About
through the...
$150.
It's easy enough to make an
Dollars.
thing 100 milliwatts and 28 needs. You put a strangle transfer.
I've tweaked up the oscillator in it, master oscillator, so it's
It's good.
normal TV set over here locks onto it. It's only 525 lines, yeah.
But the TV does lock onto
It
it.
locks onto it, okay. No problem.
Put another IC into it and you can
Yeah,
do
it is nasty.
It's two lines in lines.
So really, you could put missions on Channel 5A and have your own TV emitters.
Yeah.
You'd have be good. I mean, people. I'm sure people are frustrated listening to these cross bands, not knowing what's going on. You could have a TV camera up there and all these people walking around. You know.
Made a grayscale generator.
Yeah.
So you got grayscale.
Yeah.
One of those. Very simple.
So how are you going, John?
Yeah, anyway, I'm going shortly.
I thought you were going about 5 minutes ago.
I was trying to, but nobody'd let me sign.
Is Paul still here?
yes.
Oh, that BWI announcer's voice.
You don't work for that crowd, do you?
You should have heard the 2 AM broadcast. That was real funny. It went off the air. Oh, we apologise for the radio transmission.
The mission ceased. Anyway,
Army
totally
transmitters.
VK is off and clear.
Good night, Paul. John.
Good night.
John's clear.
I've unplugged him from the switch room. So you get the right patch from the switch room unplugging.
Yes, anyway, now about Ivo, it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But all these rumours about what John's going to do.
Scotty's going, music programs!
Oh, God, that's where John does things like that.
Oh, this is what we heard, 6 metre music transmission.
Things like this.
Yeah, well, I think anyone who does things like that needs a...
Yeah.
Music
That type of
transmitter
station
overhaul.
wind end, I think.
Yeah. I'm a bit sick of radio now. I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Sick of it. You're not very distorted. Maybe off tune. Just talk up to 3. Yeah, that jukebox does distort, doesn't it, when over your late?
Well, most rigs do.
But that one more so. Mine just arcs over and burns the garage down. What do you want to sign?
Sign what? A check?
Yeah, you address it to me.
No, address it to me, Paul.
Pardon?
Address it to me.
To all public servants.
Yes, they'll be needing it.
The KDASC won't be able to buy any more anti-tape from the switch room.
Buy?
I don't buy tapes from there.
Or then again, the price might go up to pay for the celery.
All that realistic stuff is a rip-off.
It's not very, the prices aren't very realistic.
Told them to buy, not to buy Tandy tape.
Candy.
That's why Channel 2's gone so bad lately.
Oh, yeah, they use Tandy videotape.
Yes.
They probably buy,
Which is from 20 to 20k.
they probably buy reels of Tandy audio tape and glue it together to make 2-inch videotape and play that.
That's if I can get it. Oh, I see. That's got 3 head system.
Yeah, that's a second.
Good.
You're listening to the second thing.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You You can also
Comes
put
up
echo into the
Yeah,
system.
just rewire it. Yes, very good.
It's a good system.
Yeah, all tape recorders should be like that because you mum just straight up
Because you can tell if you've got cruddy tape, you hear it all drop out.
hear all the RF feedback.
Turnkey tape. There's nothing wrong with turnkey tape.
Just has hiss.
Oh, yeah, there is.
That's all.
Its frequency response is shocking.
Is it?
No, it's not.
It is.
What it is, it's 100 hertz to 1 kilohertz.
Its
flat.
drop off is phenomenal.
Really? It's okay for recording crossbands. You don't need good tape for this
Oh,
one.
I know, but if you go start, you just can't get any high frequencies on it.
Maybe that's why you're recording.
High frequencies.
10k.
Well, I can get 15k out at 3 3/4.
How much do you pump on into it?
No more than 0 VU at 1 kc.
I'll tell you what, Paul.
How did you measure it, Paul?
Yeah.
With a VU meter.
But you don't know what's coming out because that's in my nice miniature audio oscillator.
Oh,
It can sound good up to 10 kc, but you look at what's coming off the tape, it's about minus 7 dB, and it still sounds okay. But
Get up any higher, there's a bit phase distortion.
I suppose it does, yeah.
It's very hard to tell how bad the things drop off.
With the 3-head
They're very
system,
noisy, that's
you
it.
put an oscillator through that, and you want to throw the recorder out the
Oh,
window.
Terence, your batch of tape you got might be different to my batch of tape. That's quite possible from
Yours
that.
like toilet paper. Serrations, everything, you can rip it off.
What do you mean, rip it off?
Oh, he's thought it
Walk
was
into the place.
What a laugh.
Really bad.
Oh, there's an LED on the floor.
Oh, you've played with
a
those.
modulation monitor.
Did that fall out of my machines?
No, well, probably hit the little button, the reset button. The timers are good.
Yeah. You like the little counter frequently. They're great. Nice little units. You want to know how to unscrew them?
You take it away.
2 plugs underneath. You just put your hand up under the machine, pull the plug out. It's a DIN connector. And 2 screws.
Is that right?
And it's set by that, and you put a date in front, you've got a frequency counter.
What's that horrible thing? Him doing oscillations, I think.
Is that a realistic Archer type Morse key oscillator practice thing?
No, it's Paul. It's Paul whistling. He's got bad FM.
Hey Paul, I think we'll do a number 74.
What's that? I can't find my list.
That's a bit too much distortion. That's our code we used to use.
Sorry, 74, got to look down the list. A bit too much distortion. Problems.
What you mean, what's being said?
Do a 64, Paul.
The 64, which one's that? 2 tings?
Yes. 45.
I've lost my list. I wouldn't have a clue what the hell means.
We have to get your new one out of AR.
So, are you bamboozled by these codes on 160 metres?
This is not coded information on everything 64.
64, Paul, is play certain tapes of a certain gentleman.
Oh, I see. Alright, yes.
Could you give us an 86?
Signal report.
From 1 to 10.
Oh, program evaluation.
Yeah.
Oh, Nord.
No, it's from 1 to 10, Paul.
Oh, well, 1.0000001.
This is a 12. This is a 12. This is the most interesting numbering system.
That's so when you're, if you're doing, things, you can use any band and say, look,
I've got to go and visit number 12. Yes. Hey, that's good. Code.
Well, this has been a most interesting contact. We've had lots of participation from the listeners, which is good to know. That we're not a silent majority who just normally sit there and sleep and go to get bored.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the old tannoy.
Yeah.
We've pushed a signal.
I don't want them hanging out in the garage. You push 10 kc out and all the dogs in the neighbourhood start to bark.
I see.
Well, when this tape finishes, I suppose you can sign, Paul.
Oh, thanks.
Which is in a minute.
Yeah, it's almost gone.
Well, I'm almost gone too, so goodbye.
Goodbye.